Hello, this is Spencer with SumnerOne, and today I'm going to show you how to set up department IDs on your Canon copier. We're going to start by opening a web browser, and in the search bar, typing in our desired IP address. We're then going to log in as administrator. Once we are logged in, we're going to head to the right side of the page under Management Tools. We're going to click on Service Management Service. And on the left-hand side, we're going to click Enhanced System Application Management. Most copiers are going to be defaulted to User Authentication as the authentication method. We're then going to go under Department ID Authentication and click Switch. You will notice after we click Switch, Department ID Authentication will say Start after restart. We need to restart the device for Department ID to take into effect. Once the machine has restarted, you may have to re-enter the IP address in the search bar, but it'll bring us back to the Remote UI panel. We're then going to go back to Service Management Service, and it'll prompt us with a login screen. Because we changed to Department ID, we have to log in using our MEEP password, which is MEEP SMS login, capital M, capital S, capital L. Now we're going to go back to Enhanced System Application Management and just ensure that Department ID authentication has been started. When it has been started, we can click to Portal, then go to Settings Registration, scroll down, under Management Settings, we're going to click User Management, and then find Department ID Management, and you'll notice Department ID Management is set to off currently. To turn it on, we're going to click Edit and checkbox Enable Department ID Management. Here we can also determine which functions we want limited with Department ID. In my case, I want to limit all the functions of the copier, so they have to log in to use the copier. So I'm going to checkbox all of those. We're going to click OK here for the settings to take into effect. And you'll notice I'm then prompted to log in with my Department ID. This is a different login than previously. Here we're just going to type in our admin password. We do not need to type in our PIN. Then click Login. And we are now logged into the device. Now that we have enabled Department IDs, we then need to add some Department IDs for our end users to use. We're going to go back to Settings Registration, User Management, Department ID Management. And then we're going to scroll down to Register New Department. You'll notice that we already have a Department ID already installed. That is our admin Department ID. Don't mess with that. We're going to click Register New Department. And here, I'm going to use 1111. Note that I don't need a PIN or I don't need to type in a PIN confirmation. Simply using the Department ID will work. And then down here for page limitation, we can set certain limitations for this Department ID. For example, let's say I want to limit the total number of prints that this department can use. I'm then going to checkbox total prints, and let's say I want to limit them to 1,000 prints. I'm then going to click OK. And we now have a registered Department ID. To embed the Department ID into our driver, we're going to go down to the search bar, type in printers and scanners. We're going to find the Canon driver, printer properties. We're then going to go to device settings here. And then under the other settings tab, we're going to find user management and make sure that's set to Department ID management. Then we're going to click the settings button. And here we're going to type in our desired Department ID. Then I'm clicking OK. I'm going to apply and OK this, and I'm going to go to a test document. I'm going to go and print it. And when I click print, you'll notice a window pops up. It's asking me to confirm my Department ID. This is great, unless we don't want this window to pop up. If that's the case, we're going to go back to our printer driver, go to printer properties, go back to device settings, and here we're going to click Allow PIN Settings, and then uncheck mark Confirm Department ID. We're going to click OK there. We're going to apply those settings. We're going to go back to my document and print it. And you'll notice when I click print, I no longer get that pop-up window confirming the department ID. It is now completely embedded into our driver. That is how you set up department IDs for your Canon copier. Thanks for watching.